Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss a point that is much of the time examined, yet not completely grasped by many individuals. Sugar fixation. Sugar compulsion is genuine and it is one of the main sources of heftiness, type 2 diabetes, and numerous other persistent sicknesses. Sugar isn't simply found in the undeniable sources, for example, candy and pop. It is additionally concealed in many handled food sources. The typical American consumes around 17 teaspoons of added sugar each day, which is definitely more than the suggested day as far as possible. I chose to assume the test of stopping sugar so that 30 days might see what occurs, and I'm here to impart my experience to you. Day 1. The primary day of my sugar detox was extreme. I awakened with a cerebral pain and felt somewhat crabby. I understood that I had been consuming sugar in nearly all that I ate, from my morning cereal to my midday nibble. Notwithstanding, not set in stone to stay with it and begin the day with a solid breakfast of eggs, avocado, and entire grain toast. I likewise made a point to drink a lot of water over the course of the day. Day 2 to 3. The second and third days were much harder. I had extraordinary sugar desires and felt languid and tired. I understood how much sugar had been influencing my mindset and energy levels. I ended up going after foods grown from the ground to fulfill my desires, and I likewise tried to integrate more protein into my dinners to keep me feeling full and fulfilled. Day 4 to 7. By the fourth day, I began to see a few positive changes. My energy levels started to settle and I felt less swollen. I additionally observed that I was dozing better around evening time. I tried to integrate a lot of vegetables into my dinners to give me the supplements and energy I really wanted. I additionally began to see the value in the regular pleasantness of food varieties like berries and apples, which had recently appeared to be dull to me. Day 8 to 14. Continuously weak, I was feeling improved. My sugar desires had died down and I was done wanting to nibble on sweet treats over the course of the day. I was likewise shocked to observe that my skin was more clear and more brilliant. I had consistently believed that my skin was simply terrible, and that there was no way around it, yet it just so happens, sugar was a significant guilty party. I likewise saw that my garments were fitting better and I had shed a couple of pounds. Day 15 to 21. During the third week, you felt like you had found my sweet spot. You will kept on feeling perfect and my assimilation had improved fundamentally. I was done encountering any swelling or uneasiness after dinners. I likewise observed that I had the option to concentrate better working and was more useful over the course of the day. I was astonished at how much sugar had been influencing my psychological clearness and mental capability. Day 22 to 30. By the last 7-day stretch of my sugar detox, I was feeling astounding. My energy levels were high and I felt like I could take on anything. I had lost a sum of 8 pounds and my garments were fitting over and above anyone's expectations previously. I had likewise saved a lot of cash by not purchasing sweet tidbits and beverages. I understood that I had been burning through large chunk of change on things that were terrible for my well-being as well as pointless. And, all in all, stopping sugar for 30 days was quite possibly of the best choice I made for my well-being. It was difficult, yet it was most certainly worth the effort. I discovered that sugar isn't simply habit-forming yet additionally unsafe to our well-being in numerous ways. By stopping sugar, I had the option to further develop my energy levels, processing, skin, and mental clearness. I additionally shed pounds and set aside cash. In the event that you are pondering stopping sugar, I energetically suggest checking it out. It very well might be troublesome from the start, however the advantages are genuinely worth the effort. Nonetheless, it's essential to take note of that sugar isn't intrinsically terrible. Our bodies need glucose for energy, yet the issue lies with the unnecessary measure of added sugars in our eating regimens that. Thus, it's critical to be aware of our sugar admission and pick entire, normal food sources whenever the situation allows. On the off chance that you're keen on stopping sugar, the following are a couple of tips to get everything rolling. Begin little. Don't attempt to remove all sugar immediately. Begin by scaling back sweet beverages and tidbits and steadily diminish your admission after some time. Understand marks. Sugar is concealed in many handled food sources, so make a point to understand names and search for buried wellsprings of sugar. Center around entire food sources. Rather than handled food sources, center around entire food varieties like organic products, vegetables, lean protein, and entire grains. Track down solid substitutes. In the event that you have a sweet tooth, take a stab at subbing sweet snacks with better choices like natural product, nuts, or dull chocolate. Remain hydrated. Drinking a lot of water can assist with checking sugar desires and keep you feeling full and fulfilled. Keep in mind, stopping sugar is certainly not a one-size-fits-all methodology. It's essential to pay attention to your body and make changes that work for you. Assuming that you're battling to stop sugar, don't be too severe with yourself. It requires investment and pursuit to break a routine, yet with persistence and constancy, you can make it happen. Thus, that is all there is to it for the present video. I want to believe that you found my experience accommodating and educational. Assuming that you have any inquiries or remarks, if it's not too much trouble, leave them down underneath. Also, as usual, remember to buy into my feed for additional recordings on well-being and health. Much thanks to you for watching, and I'll see you in the following one.